Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of the Climate Week of Action. Today, we are going to be connecting with Climathon makers from all over the world and at the Climathon Global Stage 2022 hosted in Egypt at the Alexandra Library. We are very, very pleased to see what's happening backstage while over 100 Climathons are happening live during this weekend. We will start the day with a special guest from Estonia, and I will call her to come on stage so we can talk about what is happening behind the stage in Tallinn with her live Climathon. Hello, Katarina. Are you there with us? Hi,
Hello.
Katarina. Hello. How are you today? How is the excitement going?
Very, very good. Many greetings sent from Estonia. Hello to Egypt. I hope you have a very good time, and I'm very honored to be your first guest today from all climates all over the world.
Absolutely. Well, we know that this year Tallinn is celebrating a very special moment as you are nominated to the Green City in 2023 of the whole of Europe. So, congratulations for that. And now that you are hosting your Climathon, you are not only going to be the greenest city, you are probably going to have some of the best climate solution and ideas coming from the citizens in your town. And we want to hear all about what is happening backstage. Please, over to you. Tell us, where are you now?
I'm very happy to give you some snapshots like from what has happened actually since yesterday. Today we're in the second day of the Climathon, and in less than an hour we're gonna have the final pitches of the team. We have been quite international this year. So we have people from Denmark, Hungary, Greece, Estonia, Latvia, Vietnam, etc. People coming here, some people are living here and they want to innovate. We got 16 great ideas and people from teams, and 5 of them are working. So we're trying to find out some ways to measure the environmental impact of startups all over the world, starting from clean tech. Because in clean tech, what we are doing, we're actually supporting green entrepreneurship and bring clean tech entrepreneurs together to innovate and scale up. We have some sustainable communities related to tourism, how we can make sustainable tourism in our communities. So we have a very specific intervention in a village in Italy that they came here to try to find ways to actually implement that, not only there, but also internationally. We have people working with agriculture, urban agriculture, related to bees as well, how we can harvest bees and how we can make our environment self-sustainable. And we have also some very specific engineer ideas regarding shipping companies. So it's quite broad, it's quite exciting, and I'm looking forward to hear the final pitches. And what I really liked actually yesterday was that the participants have the opportunity to get through different workshops to learn about system innovation and use the tool side of that. But also start being creative not only with their minds but also with their body. So we had
Oh
some
my God, it
dancers.
sounds like you are
Yeah,
full with activities and people are super engaged. I'm so glad to hear that your Climathon is very international. These are people that must be loving Tallinn and living in Tallinn.
exactly. Come to Tallinn, right? Come to Tallinn to tackle climate change. Yeah, it's quite nice because it's a country that supports quite a lot of innovation and entrepreneurship, and it's quite small regarding population. So you have the possibility to test, pilot, and experiment a lot, and be brave to actually bring into life what you have in your mind and bring into life what irritates you in the world, and you have solutions for that, basically.
Well, it sounds amazing, but please walk us through. When did you start it? Like what time it started? Talk to us about the refresher moments. What are people like excited about? What are the conversations that you are hearing? What about the topics that they are most passionate about? Please tell us all about the process, when it started, and how they are working with these challenges.
Sure. So we started yesterday at 2 p.m. So our main partner is Caltech, is Tallinn Technical University. So we are located here, it's not in the city center, but a little bit more remote area from Tallinn. We are in the innovation center, so here they can see, like, it's a very high-tech place, so they can be inspired from already scale-ups and startups from the university. And we started yesterday too. We had many inspirational speakers, and the winner also of the Go Global Awards this year that were hosted in Tallinn, an entrepreneur that makes bamboo toothbrushes and supports local communities in Philippines. So he was here to give an inspirational talk about his enterprise and how we can all actually change the world with our products and services. And then we had the possibility to present our challenges. Challenges brought from Talinn City related to how we can fight climate change, but how we can engage elder people in that, and also how we can measure the environmental impact of the startup. And then it is great to hear all the ideas that people came up with, and some of them are participants of an Erasmus Plus project that they came to present their ideas here. So it was very inspiring to hear 6 new startups that are launching this year from Estonia, Hungary, Denmark, Greece, and Italy. People start forming teams, and what it was very nice actually is to see the passion that people are having for working on these topics, and also that they're not so related to sustainability, not sustainability, but in entrepreneurship. In fact, that saying that we need money to run it, but it was mostly focused on we need people to run it. We want everyone, regardless of what is your background. And the only thing that matters is that you believe in our mission. So if you believe in our mission, join our team and let's tackle the biggest challenges that we have, and let's change the world. And that, I think, was the most important and something that surprised me. And some would say that I noticed from organizing Climathon the previous years, it is very important where you're doing your Climathon. And this year we decided to do in a smaller place, a more cozy place and room that people are very close to each other, and they were feeling very safe and brave to open up and actually pitch their ideas, work together, move around, and have their very nice conversations. And another thing is that they came up and they present one idea, but they're working on 2 or 3 different ideas, each of them, uh, different topics, but still in sustainability. So what is flourishing actually from here is collaboration, networking, and how we can build together different things, how we can tackle climate change from different angles and find out the right people to do the right things. We did many workshops about design thinking and how to define the problem, how to brainstorm solutions, and it's very impressive to see boards full of post-it notes of how many different ways and how many different ways we can take to and paths to solve a problem. And then we moved on with stakeholders engagement, how we can ask the right questions and tell them to how to find ask the right questions, and in order to see if our solutions are actually those that we really need, or not just to boost our egos and confirm that, hey, I have a solution, but this solution is working for this type of population, for this type of users. And as I mentioned before, then we somehow close the day with grounding and find out how we can be creative with our bodies and understand, talk without words, talk with our bodies, be creative, understand, settle down, and call it a day, basically. So the teams had the possibility to work after midnight as well. Then we suggested that they can go and have some nice sleep. I had that as well, so today I can be fresh and nice back. We got through a teaching training of how they can communicate their ideas to their audiences, how to present that, and now they are working on this. They have a great range of mentors from startup, scientific community, mentors from entrepreneurship backgrounds, but also new innovators. And they are all still here. They're still working. I can make maybe around this my camera so you can see around that there's a lot of work going on over here. And yeah, we are waiting for the final speeches and the awards that we have provided for them to continue. So it's basically they can participate in the upcoming accelerators. Beamline Accelerator, that is a 6 month accelerator for scale businesses that they get also funding. In Protothron program accelerators to develop further their ideas, participation in upcoming conferences and networking events for startups, and also they have the possibility to try actually this new differentiated Philippines, because the winner from the Go Global Awards has also sponsored that. And also the Angels Investors Network, they are gonna give mentorship to one of the teams to following up with their ideas and bring them forward. But also from Climate-KIC Estonia as well, we are gonna incubate them for 3 months to continue with their ideas and mentor them very closely, so that we know that they can go to next projects and next climate programs, the Climate Accelerator or our own accelerators here, so they can get the best out of that program to move forward, which I think is quite important to keep the community together and supporting them as much as we can on what they do. Because what we need is people with vision, and we have all the resources to bring this vision actually into life.
Wow, it sounds amazing, and it sounds that you have it all planned. It is a true like systems innovation methodology that you are applying all over, like thinking from the entrepreneurship to the citizen engagement, different demographic groups. It is truly inspiring what you are doing, and we are so much looking forward to see what direction these ideas take. How will they flourish in 2023? And hopefully together with the government of Tallinn. Can you tell us a little bit about the business engagement, the government engagement in this whole process?
Sure. Basically, we have huge range of different stakeholders, and we always want to, as you mentioned, like having a system innovation approach and a system thinking approach, because we need different players in the game, right? And Estonia, on the one hand, is very much into technology, very much into entrepreneurship, and from Climate-KIC Estonia, we have built such a big network of stakeholders, so that we can call them in and say, hey, we have this Climathon going on, could you please come and help? And we see what is the potential of actually of this network, how many opportunities can arise that when you bring people together. And it's also very important to have diversity regarding the fields that they're coming from. And how we did that was basically, I would say, utilizing our network. So we found partners to run the Climathon from the scientific community. So we do it together with the university. We are representing the business world, private sector, and innovation and startup, and also find the right people within the university to support that, but also have the knowledge and the resources to bring scientists into the event. And after that is was we really needed to have public authorities as well. As you mentioned, Tallinn is going to be the green capital for 2023, so they need to be in this, and we need them to be here, because it's like helping each other in order to achieve what is our main mission, to actually change this world and make it more sustainable for all of us. So that's how we engaged it, I would say, again, through personal networks, through understanding what is the context, what are the needs of the moment, and how we can deliver that. And as I said, it's only a very small way. We say that like in 2 phone calls, you can reach the president of the country. So it's a lot of phone calls, there's a lot of personal network and utilizing that, taking like all the finding the people with the right motivation, as I mentioned before, all the visionaries, but also utilize the resources that we have to actually achieve that. And the engagement came out because Estonia is very entrepreneurial, so we support quite a lot that. When you come with an idea or an event that you can act, we are supporting green entrepreneurship. People are like, yes, bring it in. How we can support you in doing that? So it's a very open ecosystem, and everybody's here to support from day one.
Congratulations! It is a real pleasure to hear all what is happening in Tallinn, and also again, this is kickstarting a bunch of new ideas, new innovations into the world. We are really looking forward to follow close. I think that you are very close to the closing, and maybe before you go back to check how is everything and how are they going to come together and showcase their ideas. Tell us what is going to happen during the closing.
During the closing, so we have a jury member, and teams are gonna compete in pitching. So they'll have 3 minutes each to present their idea, their problem, their solution, their team, and their call to action, and what they have worked basically during the day. And there are gonna be 5 criteria that we're gonna judge them about the relevance of the topic that they're working on, their impact in the local community, but also their social and environmental impact in general. How scalable are their ideas in the market, and also how tested are the stakeholders that are engaged in their idea, but the transformational potential as well, how they can change the world with what they do, how feasible it is, and how ambitious it is as well. So we will have 3 representatives. One is from Climate-KIC Estonia, one of the chair members, one is from Taltech, from Talinn University of Technology, and also we got a person from the municipality, not Talinn municipality, but Pärnu municipality, who he is trying to bring green innovation also in more regional areas, more local areas, and not only in the capitals, right? And I'm very excited for this to see more and more people and more green initiatives going around in the country. And then we will have the prizes, no, monetary prizes for the top 3 teams. And as I mentioned before, access to network, access to mentoring, access to entry to accelerator programs so they can thrive their ideas and keep them engaged as much as we can. What we always do is like after the Climathons is bringing together all the alumni community of all the Climate-KIC projects that we run throughout the year in Climate-KIC Estonia, so we can see and like be very close in what they actually do. And it's very inspiring to see that all the ideas that have risen up from Climathon, they have been developed in businesses in 1 or 2 years, and some of them have gotten great investments as well. So it's very nice to see them thriving and changing the world.
Definitely looking forward to see these ideas changing Tallinn, changing the world, um, and perhaps partnering up with other cities around Europe, even with cities in Egypt and other in Africa and other parts of the world, to both get inspiration and really bring this to life. I mean, we need action everywhere. We are here, as you know, in Egypt, and we are really a few days before the whole world meets again at COP27, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, and this is gonna start next week. And we hope that there is another step further into taking the right policy decisions we need, so entrepreneurs, youth, citizens from all over the world, like the people that you have in the stage, can have the opportunity to grow their ideas. And this is a collaborative approach. We need action everywhere from all corners of the world. I thank you so much, Katerina, for joining us today in this live check-in with Climathon Maker. And we are definitely looking forward to follow what is happening in Tallinn, how these ideas start finding its place, in the ecosystem. And perhaps we will have the Climathon Global Stage next year in Tallinn, as you are the Green City of 2023. Congratulations on that. I am sure Cleantech for Estonia has done a big share of the part to impulse the city and the country. So thank you so much, Katarina. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I wish you all the best for the next sessions as well. And looking forward also to say that you mentioned about climate change, and as you said, we need people. We need people to come together from all the corners of the world and work together for the same mission that we all do. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, I think that soon we'll have some updates and sneak peeks from what is happening here also on social media, how you can check it out, and which are the prizes, and what has happened here. Thanks a lot. See ya.
Keep enjoying the Climathon Talinn.
Bye.
Until next time. Thank you.